Here we are, episode 1 of Walking the Dog, starring Jemima. Alright, this is the deal. This country's in deep shit. Got real problems. Basically, we have been in a recession for a while. They won't admit it. The media is in bed with the government. It's all propaganda and nonsense. So they parrot everything that, the resident and his people say. Just tell you everything's fine and doing better, and then they lie about cutting the debt and all sorts of stuff. It's all garbage. None of it's true. So that's the beginning. Let's see what the trickle-down problems are from that. And part of that is, real wages are down, and especially if you compare it to the inflation rate. And it's a manufactured inflation rate. It's all garbage because we are being lied to about the inflation rate. The inflation rate is not 4%. It's not 8%. It's higher than that. Go to the grocery store, buy your food, and tell me that things are only up by 4 to 8%. And we all know they're not. And go out to a restaurant and tell me their prices haven't gone up 10 to 15, maybe 20%. So that's the stuff you need to buy every day. Stop relying on dishwashers and washing machines where you buy every 10 years. Although it used to be every 20, 30, but now they make everything like shit, so you have to buy stuff more often. But that's a different story altogether, but that's pretty much the point on that. So inflation's up, people's money's worth less. Can't afford things. People aren't going to be able to afford the mortgages that they've taken out. We'll be back with a housing crisis coming up anytime soon because prices are inflated. And then people can't pay, the bottom falls out, foreclosures pick up, and we're back in 2008 again. Okay? So, and it's cyclical, it happens over and over again because the government and the banks and all them get greedy and they don't learn their lesson and they don't give a flying fuck. Okay, so now, let's move on to the next thing is bankruptcies. All right. Bankruptcies are up 216% when it comes to corporate bankruptcies. That's an astounding number. That's just for the year 2023. They were going up last year as well, so that's just year over year. Okay, so that's really bad because now when you limit the amount of corporations there are that are selling products, you wind up with de facto monopolies. Okay, and you don't want monopolies. Because we all know that monopolies are bad. And when you have a monopoly, one company can charge whatever they want for products. And pretty much screwed. That's why we have antitrust laws. All right, moving on from that now, they say overall somewhere around 68% where bankruptcies are up combined. So that 216% is definitely leveraged towards corporate bankruptcies, but that means you take small businesses and personal bankruptcies, that when you do the math, it cuts down to 68% overall, which is still an astounding number because that means there's a ton of people going bankrupt. And when I say people, I really mean that because small businesses, in my opinion, are really just people because that's how someone feeds their family. And of course, when they go out of business, though, and they file for bankruptcy, it's going to cause a trickle-down effect because, they may be small business, they may only have 10 employees, but that's 10 more people without a job. And when a whole bunch of businesses go out of business, those people in those jobs can't find other jobs because they're already filled by other people. And then they go bankrupt, and then there's 20 people without jobs. So we're going to see the jobless rate go up as well. And it has, but of course, they'll keep playing with the numbers. People stop looking for jobs and they don't count anymore. Well, they stop looking because there are no jobs. So why bother get off your ass and look for a job? All right. So we're in for a world of hurt. There's going to be some big problems. And, I'm not an economist. I'm just a self-researcher. I mean, of course, you could take these numbers. They're pretty close to what the government data statistics are for bankruptcies, because they're the ones who control bankruptcies and track them. So, I mean, could it be off a little bit? Maybe. Yeah, it's possible. But it's a pretty, it's almost like homicides. You have people who are killed, they're listed as dead. It's pretty hard to fake dead people. The same thing goes for bankruptcies. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So if you don't think there's going to be a shitstorm coming, then you'll be surprised when it happens. And if you're not prepared, you're in trouble. So be prepared. Wake up and vote, because people in there now ain't trying to fix it, that's for sure. And spend your money wisely. Spend it with companies that are worthwhile. Stop wasting your money on these piece of crap corporations who hate you as well. All right then, have a good day.